My mic was muted the whole freaking time. What a moron. Anyway, but we'll be talking about my moronic moments in a little bit. But as I was saying before, I realized the mic wasn't even on. In a minute, I'm going to have Grumpy Italian on, but first I'm going to play his latest offering. And some people, you might get a little butthurt over it, but it's satire. It's funny. Grow a thicker skin. I mean, my God, I don't think anyone's been called anything worse on here. Well, I'm just one of them. A lot of people have, but, it's satire, it's funny, and I love his videos regardless. Anyway, so, Scottish Deborah, how are you, my dear? You take the Hayrod, Jeff Swig, Heather, Diane, damn it, Mandy. Okay, in a minute, after I've played this, then I'm going to go to YouTube and take care of a couple of things on there, people. So let's play the video. Let's play that beautiful bean footage. Hold on 1 second. Okay.
Here we go. This is deadly. This is deadly. very, very, very dangerous. Oh my God. This guy is telling the grumpy fake Italian guy he better do what he says. Because if he does what he says, he's going to expose him through the roof.
I'm just gonna get right to it right now. Grumpy Italian, I swear to God, if you do not take me out of that video, I will put your full docs out. You fucking edit that video and take me out of it. You got till tonight. If that video's still up with me in it, then I'm coming back on and doing another live stream with your fucking docs attached to it. Swear to God, that's what I'm gonna do. I would take me out of your fucking video and forget about me. And I'll forget about you. I swear to fucking God on everything, I will put your full fucking docs out. Your family up and everything. Because I'm not taking out of that fucking video.
Now you listen to me, Private Pile. And you listen good. I want that weapon. And I want it now. You will place that rifle on the deck at your feet and step back away from it. What is your major malfunction, numbnuts? Didn't Mommy and Daddy show you enough attention when you were a child?
Everybody is mad at Grumpy Italian, but I love that when he doesn't BS when he goes, well, would you look at that?
You know what, Grumpy Italian, you suck, but you're damn good at those videos. Even if you want to fuck with me, I don't care calling me a coward. I guess come see me and we'll see if I'm a coward. But those videos are often funny, even when they're about me. I ain't gonna front. Whoever it is good at what they do.
Okay, Grumpy, it's Mob Rats Exposed. Yeah, MRE. Yeah, I heard it was him too.
Is that true, Tony?
Yeah. Well, and you know, so there's MRE being Grumpy Italian.
Is that true, Tony?
Grumpy, MRE. You're such a scumbag, bro. You're the biggest scumbag ever.
Is that true, Tony? Is that true, Tony?
I could do a lot better videos than him.
Okay, so without further ado, here's Grumpy Italian. Hey, Grumpy, how are you?
Testing 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Major Tom to ground control. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Good morning, Josie. Good morning, Chip.
Okay, so hang on, let me just pull up YouTube on my other thing. So, all right. Your videos always make me laugh, but so I'm going to ask you a few questions first. You know, so how did you come into this genre? I mean, I kind of stumbled in it. I was watching Michael Francis and ended up here. How did you end up here?
Pretty much the same way. I was home one day looking for mafia movies on YouTube that I might not have seen, and then somehow I got directed towards I don't know, maybe a Sammy the Bull thing or whatever, and
Right.
And before you know it, I kind of it probably started with Angel Gotti and then started following everything related to it.
Oh, okay. All right. So, and what were your thoughts about, like the people on here when you kind of first started watching it? What made you kind of decide, okay, I'm going to start a channel?
It would definitely be when FBS had his fallout with Angel, and when Turtle Action came into the scene, I was like, yeah, I didn't like any of it, so I wanted to start making fun of them.
Okay, and the concept, how did you come up with the concept of like a news channel? Because that cracks me up. Totally cracks me up. People actually think Joanna McBride and Stu Leonard are subscribers in some. How did you come up with that?
Well, I was, I don't know much about this video editing, and so
really,
so I was just playing around, and I was making stupid little videos at the beginning. And I think my first news broadcast was a breaking news one when FBS and Turtle started fighting with each other. And
right.
FBS had been missing for a while. I guess he was on a little vacation or something like that. And I put out a missing persons type of news broadcast, and that's when it all started. And then there was a lot of feedback from people that absolutely loved it, and that's when I started doing a news broadcast.
Right. So, are you NB with a voice changer?
I am.
Just
Can't you tell?
I mean, I've never heard anything so crazy. Okay, so let's. Okay.
I'm also MRE, just so you all know.
Yeah, you're MRE and you're NB at the same time, and you're using a voice changer, correct?
Of course.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. So let's kind of get into it a little bit. Now, I'm going to go through the main players. You know, this video is going to be no holds barred. I'm going to try not to cuss because I want to keep it up. I'm not going to. I'll do my level best. But we're going to go through the main players that I believe are the main players, and some of them I like, some I don't. Same with you. So it's not in any particular order. But give me one word. I'm going to name a creator, and the first word or thought that pops into your head when you think of this creator.
Okay, this should be interesting.
All right, so love him or hate him. He's a mainstay in this community, whether you love him or hate him. It's the one and only Tony Pizza.
The Cosa Nostra.
MRE.
Fighter.
Turtle.
Animal.
Code.
Wannabe.
Stone Sailor.
Deviant.
FBS.
Goofball.
Gunsmoke.
Who?
Gunsmoke.
No, that's my answer.
Oh my God. Sorry. NB.
Sarcastic.
Tony Silo.
Old.
Angel Gotti.
Confused.
Lee Cole.
Oh, fat.
Well, he's
still fat.
not anymore. He's been on a diet, apparently. Did you
a little less fat.
Assassino?
Funny.
Mobland.
Respectful.
And you don't really know C.
No, I mean I've seen him here and there. Yeah, I don't really know a lot.
No,
about
why I mentioned them because I guess they're fighting with Maddie and them. I'm not sure why or what about, but C is from where I'm from, originally in Totsteth, Liverpool, and he knows some of my family, and he knows what I come from because he's from there. So I have a little bit of a soft spot for
right.
C.
Yeah, it would have had to been months ago that I've actually seen him on somebody's show.
Right. Jimmy Calandra.
Rat.
Convict Inc.
Lost.
Deadly.
Autistic.
It's what now?
Autistic.
Okay. Right. So I'm going to go back over them and tell me what the hell is going on. Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on. If my Wi-Fi goes out, I'm going to lose my mind. Seems to have frozen. Hold on a minute. Can everybody see and hear me? Or has it frozen? Can you hear me, everybody? Grumpy.
I hear you.
Okay, all right. So everyone can hear me. I don't know what the hell's going on. Anyway, maybe the Wi-Fi is going slow. Okay, so I'm going to go back over these people and tell me why you came up with that one particular word for them.
Okay.
Okay, Tony Pizza.
That particular word, I don't know. I was just trying to be funny about it. If I was to explain pizza, you know, the guy, I'm just not with it. I think my biggest problem with pizza is the animal abuse. Um,
Right.
you know,
Yeah, I mean,
a lot of the things he said have been really horrible things. The dude's a racist. Um, but yeah, the animal abuse is what gets me.
yeah, which, he openly says he's a racist, and so what? But, one thing I will say about him, and me and him have gone back and forth. Oh God, I don't know how many times. One day I'm okay, next day I'm a moon cricket. One day I'm okay, then I'm the N word, and on and on and on. But one thing I will say about him, he did reach out to me and offered to come with me, to where I'm going that day, and I think that was really good of him. However, there my crap keeps freezing up. Can you hear me, Grumpy?
I hear you.
Okay. So there are people that want to hurt him. You know what I mean? And so I wouldn't want that.
No, and he is definitely someone who one day, I believe, unfortunately, he's going to end up meeting up with somebody who recognizes him, and it's just not going to be a good day for him.
Yeah, but I don't want that to be the cause. And also, God, this keeps going in and out. I'm going to lose my freaking mind. Anyway, no, I keep getting like a circle. I'm thinking, oh my God.
Yeah, you keep freezing up. When that circle's going on, you're freezing up.
Right. It's, oh my God. Anyway, if push comes to shove and something happens with this Wi-Fi and we have to shut it down, we'll come back,
Okay.
when I sort it out. Anyway, so MRE.
He's
You
a
said
fight. He's a fighter. I don't know why a lot of people want to go after him because of me. I don't know nothing about MRE other than what I know about him from YouTube.
Mhm.
But it seems like it's for clicks and views, and a lot of people go after MRE because he's got some numbers and they want to try and get some numbers for their own channels.
Right. Turtle.
Oh. That's my number one guy that if I was to say I hate someone, and hate's a strong word, that would be the person I hate. And I mean, we all know what he's done, and doxes people and says the most outrageous things he can say about people's families, and he's just a horrible person.
Code.
Code. This guy, he says stupid things like he's got a shovel head, which is like most people don't even want to ride a shovel head, and he's telling everyone his motor's worth $12,000. He threatens people with bikers. Real bikers don't threaten people with other bikers. A real biker takes care of his business. And the thing I would say to Code, if he wants to be a 1%er so bad, he should probably get rid of that shovel head, get an Evo, and go see his friend over there and maybe hang around and do some prospecting before he goes talking the crap that he talks.
So you're talking about the bike itself?
Yeah, the biker scene. Can't remember the kid's name. Argo. He should go see Argo and learn how to be a biker before he starts talking the crap that he talks.
Okay. Stone Sailor.
stoner, deviant, supporter of turtle action. No good piece of crap in my eyes. He just says the craziest things, and he talks about doing the R word or whatever it was, an attack on a female and lead men in the battle. I don't, dude's just crazy. And fun to make fun of because he takes it to heart.
FBS.
Goofball. People want videos on FBS. It's hard for me to watch this show because he's usually doing the same thing, attacking Tony Pizza or going after Johnny Mac, or it's repetitive, it's boring. So when people ask me, I really got to push hard to make a video on FBS.
Okay. Gunsmoke.
Who?
You did that before. Oh, okay. Moving along. NB.
I don't really have a problem with NB. I know when I was first starting off, she had made a comment on a live that she can do better videos than me. So I made a video on her, and basically, I got nothing bad to say about her. I'm not attacking her. Yeah, it is what it is, I guess. And
okay, well, I have something to say about NB. And here it is. So what happened is, I'm not going to go into the whole thing of, everybody knows how me and her started out. Her and Lee actually were the first ones to dox me. They were. And they blamed Bloody Face or whoever else. Lee actually didn't put it up, but NB was responsible for it going up. I know that. We're over that. We got over that. We were good as far as I knew. Now, here's the thing. So when I apologize to people and when people apologize to me, I mean it. I sincerely mean it. I'm not apologizing. I don't. If I don't feel like saying I'm, here we go again with this freaking Wi-Fi. Anyway, a lot of people, when I say I'm sorry or people apologize to me, I mean it. Other people don't. And so basically what happened is, even though we'd kind of, we'd done it, we've been on panel together, we've gone on each other's shows and stuff. But even though it appeared that we were very friendly, NB never trusted me. She didn't. But I've got a news flash. I never trusted her either. Okay? It was a false type friendship, in my opinion. Because what would happen is, let's say I got up here and I said something that had upset her. I mean, we didn't talk every day or none of that anyway. Let's say I did something to upset her. Instead of calling me or texting me or saying, hey, why did you say that? Or what did you do? I wouldn't hear from her at all for like a couple of weeks, maybe a few weeks, and I knew she was upset about something, but I wouldn't know what it was. And then she would text me again out the blue. I just don't do passive aggressive. I just don't do it. It aggravates the hell out of me. It does. In any event, I'll tell you what. I got into it. No, it keeps getting that. Yeah. I'm hoping we don't have to stop and start again. But if we do, we do. But anyway, I got into a little bit of a skirmish with James Proctor and Lee. And the reason was I had put up a post and James had commented on it, and he ended up taking it down. Now, the circumstances around him taking it down, I've already put up on my community page. You can see why it was taken down. Fair enough. Now, somebody alerted me. They said, "Oh, NB shared your post." So somebody said NB had shared my post, and I was surprised because I haven't heard from her in a long time. You know, little text here and there. Well, no, I hadn't heard from her at all. And then recently, hey, how are you? You know, that type of thing. So what I find very odd is, now here's the thing. So I had put up a post yesterday. It was an old Chicago Muscle video. It was about this sex trafficking boyfriend of the Moth, you know, that sits over on what's his name's child. So I had shared it, and what happened was, as I was watching it, I shared it while I was watching it. I didn't pay attention to the title. I absolutely didn't. I just thought, oh, I remember this. And I played it because every single day that horror is up there degrading me, talking crap about me. She doesn't know me from a hole in the wall.
No,
And
she's a straight up troublemaker.
yes. And what happened is NB and them knew her from the women's community when they were all doxing each other, calling CPS on each other, all that kind of crap. So NB had told me, oh no, we're not friends. You know, I just know her from that community. But, you know, I don't believe that. You know, I know a lot of people, you know, I hate being treated like I've just jumped off the banana boat. You know what I mean? They do. They think I'm so dumb and idiotic. You know, they can tell me anything and I'll just swallow any old crap. Just because I don't say it out loud all the time doesn't mean I'm swallowing what you're feeding me. Not at all. You know, and here's the thing. So she put up my post, and when James Proctor took his down, she took hers down. So why would that be? You know, that confirmed it for me that she is friendly with this Moth over there. And another thing that, you know, I had brought up before, I've said it 1,000 times. How come he never went after her? She did the worst to FBS, worse than anybody on here. She'd make videos on him every single day. And his thing in the beginning was, I'm sticking up for my bro. Anyone goes after him and his wife, I'm going after them. So I always questioned that. And what I believe is that Moth told him, leave her alone. That's what I think. I think that's part of it. That's not all of it. That's part of it. You know, but that's what I think.
Yeah,
so,
that's right over my head. I mean, that's a little too much thinking for me, but
yeah,
it sounds like you got it down pat.
That's, you know, that's what I'm thinking. In any event, you know, whatever. She can be friends with who she wants if she's over there or whatever. But don't try and pretend you're not. You know what I mean? I'm not stupid. I'm stupid as far as YouTube. Yeah, I was very green. I'm learning every day. I still don't know all the ins and outs. You know, anyone would think this was CBS, NBC or something. All the treachery, the lies, the backstabbing. It's a stupid YouTube channel. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
It is crazy. That's why I sit there and just make fun of it, because I mean, what are you going to do? Am I going to sit here and get mad every time someone says something stupid about me, or they're going to do this to me, or they're going to do that? No, I'm just going to make fun of you. That's all.
Right. Well, here's what pissed me off. So I'd shared the old muscle video, but I didn't, I swear to God, I didn't read the title. And she posts under there, yeah, funny, very funny, yeah. First of all, don't ever try chastising me, okay? I didn't read the title until I saw that, and I thought, what's she talking about? Then when I looked and saw the title, I think the title said NB something about your friend, something like that. I can't even tell you offhand what it was, you know? And so my thing is, yeah, I answered her, you know, I think that she probably finds it funny when that thing up there is degrading me, talking crap about me every day. I'm supposed to be your friend too, remember? We're friends. So why wouldn't you say to her, hey, lay off her? No, you didn't do that though. You know, and you're trying to say, oh, it's because I'm not really friends with her. When you are, I remember. Okay, it went again. Anyway, it's fine, you know, but don't chastise me. Okay, you might boss all those guys around, but you're not the boss of me. You know, it's really that simple.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You're really intelligent, so you know.
Oh, not according to someone. They think I'm some sort of, you know, I just jumped off the banana boat.
They gotta make lies up. I mean, when I hear people talking the crap they're talking about me, it's all made up bullshit. They don't even know who I am, and it's lie after lie after lie. So I wouldn't let that concern you.
Right. No, I'm not really concerned with it, but I didn't don't chastise me. Okay. I didn't look at the freaking title. I couldn't give two craps about what the title said. I wanted to post the actual video. And yeah, I could have sat there for an hour and screenshot it and done this and that. I couldn't be bothered. Okay, it's really that simple. I wanted to share that video so we can see what a piece of crap he's got on his panel there. You know what I mean? That's what I was going to do. I didn't look at that. So, you know, and that's it. I don't like passive aggressive bullshit. If I've upset you or whatever it is, just say what the hell it is, you know, or not. But then just leave me alone then. It's really that simple.
Yeah, you know, whatever. You know, drama makes for good YouTube, so.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, you know, whatever. Anyway, let's move on. Tony Silo.
Oh, he's something else. He's a fraud. I mean, you listen to his stories and you could tell they're just outright lies. And he's come into this community, and I see him in almost everybody's chats. And I think his motive is just to start a channel, and he wants to be the villain along with that other idiot. And that's how he's going to start his channel, by being a villain and a liar.
Yeah, well, my thing with him, you know, all the boxing stuff, I couldn't care less. You know, he thought, or what's said is, you know, I'm jealous that he, you know, protected Angel and them and didn't me. No, that wasn't it. What irritated me about him was he was saying, you know, men shouldn't go after women, la 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 la. He's this great defender of women. Yeah. And the very next day, he was sitting on that panel while the whole show was going after me. And so he said, well, I didn't know who you were. I've never seen you. Listen, according to him, he'd been here since December. So I've been on Angel's panel. I've been in a chat. I've been on a show many times since December. And he said at one time I was on a panel with him. So, you know, it's not a case of me saying, don't you know who I am? I'm this big YouTube star. No. you know what I mean? They're trying to twist it into that. No, that's not what I mean. You know, what I mean is, if you're on panel with me, I've been on, he said he's been watching Angel's show the whole time. He must have seen me at some point. You know, that was the thing. And so when he's sitting up there, even, you know, when that was going on, how do you sit on a panel where someone is degrading and berating a woman, whether you like that woman or not, when you just said men shouldn't do that? And not only that, wouldn't you say to him, who are you talking about? I don't know her.
Well, here's the thing. We have two sides of women abusers. And you have this guy Silo on Angel's show talking about one side of abusers, but he's not talking about the other side of the abusers. So you're only protecting one side. What about the other side?
Right.
You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, and then there are other times where, you know, he seems respectful. He talks, you know, fairly well and whatever. But that was my issue with him. You know, the rest of it, I couldn't care less. Okay, Angel Gotti.
Okay, turn my phone off. Angel Gotti. I like Angel Gotti. I just don't know where her mind's at lately. I know she's saying that it all the hate started when she went on the FBS show and all because of NB, but I don't agree 100% with that because a lot of us started our channels because we wanted to defend Angel. People in her chat wanted to defend Angel. And then what ended up happening was when Stone Sailor came onto her show and he got a wrench and then he started deleting people. That's where I had my issue. And as long as Stone Sailor is on that in that chat with a wrench, I refuse to go into the show. And I really do like Angel, but I just think it's a bunch of nonsense having this guy in there.
Okay. Well, you know, I know a lot of people have been jumping on her lately, you know, because of her alliances or friendships with certain people. And a lot of people jumped on her the other day, you know, when I went on there and felt that she sandbagged me with, you know, Turtle. Now, at first, I was pissed when I got off there. I thought, what the, you know, I'm trying not to swear. I'm not going to swear. I did think, what the hell? Anyway, then when I thought about it and rewatched it, I don't think there was no malintent. You know what I mean? I think what Angel was trying to do was make peace with me and him.
Oh, yeah.
That's really what it was. You know, a lot of people say, oh, you're a sandbag, blah, 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 blah. Possibly, even if I was, there wasn't, I don't think there was malintent there. I don't, you know, I think she just wanted to make peace between me and him. That's what I think. But I think, you know, and it went to hell in a handbasket, obviously. I mean, anyway, that's all I'm going to talk about that for now.
Yeah, I wish she would really think about what's going on because not everyone's against her, but when you make friends with people that are on Turtle's side, you know, that's just no good.
Even
No good.
even him himself, you know, I can't. But anyway, you know, it is what it is. But I don't think, you know, like I said, I don't. There was no ill intention. It wasn't Mal. It was, you know, I think she was just trying to make me and him talk and maybe draw a line under it. I think that was the motive, you know, and I do.
You do whatever you feel's best. I you know, I'm proud of you, and you're doing the right thing.
Right, Lee Cole.
Lee Cole. What could I say about Lee Cole that's you know everybody doesn't already know about the guy? I think I have no use for him. I mean that's about all I can say about him.
Right. Well, you know, we had a little skirmish the other day, and you know, I put the proof up. What I think, he's saying otherwise. So there it is. You know, that's all I have to say about it. I don't really, you know, have too much to say about that. Now, Assassinino.
Very funny. I like sharing his videos. It seems like the past month or so he's stepped up his game, and he's coming out with a lot of funny stuff. I actually like it.
Okay, Mobland.
Respectful. He's always been nice to me. I you know, he's always got a nice comment to say. I try to get onto his stuff, and you know, I try to share his stuff. Very respectful. I like Mobland.
Yeah, and you know, again, I have a soft spot for him. I don't know what the argument is with him and Maddie. I'm not sure what he did, or I really don't know. But I love Mobland. Jimmy Calandra.
Well, Jimmy Calandra, he's a rat. He it's easy to make videos on him too. You just listen to him talk, and 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 all your materials right there. Like
Yeah.
MRE says, he's the gift that keeps on giving.
Okay. I think with him, he's really been his own demise. And I called what happened recently over a year ago. I've said it and said it and said it. I just think he had the wrong people around him, who were handling him. He could have been like Sammy and them if he'd just stuck to like his real stories and whatever. It might have been different, but that's what I think. Okay, Convict Inc.
Convict Inc. He's very talented. He had a second chance at life. He came out. He has a very beautiful wife. He just couldn't get his stuff together, and it's a shame. I feel for the guy.
Yeah.
Now he's got a third chance, and he put out a video the other day that I watched, and it seems like he's still lost and confused. And I just hope he can pull it together because I'm actually rooting for the guy.
Yeah, me too. Even though, okay, he was upset. I did a video when that happened, and he felt that I was sliding Marta because, see what happened is when he first came out, I thought he was great. I thought this is what's needed, someone to root for the prisoners. I'm big into prison reform, and if you listen to Angel, how they treated her father at the end is a disgrace.
Yeah.
The man's dying. You've got him handcuffed, chained to the bed, and oh my God, I mean, that's going to sear in your memory forever. I think it's a disgrace. Where the hell is he going to go? You know what I mean? So I hate that crap. And, his addiction, he was very open and honest about it and all of that. And I thought he had a really good show. And I was really rooting for them because, I really liked Marta. I listened to they did a show together where they were talking about their love story, how they met, and, and I thought, oh, wow, against all the odds, because I thought when she married him, they didn't know he was going to get out, that she married him as a lifer, but she loved him enough and married him anyway. That's what I thought. And then I thought, what a great gift that he suddenly got his freedom, and they seemed to be doing so well. She was doing, he said she had a good job, and he was doing his prison reform and writings and, whatever he was doing. And I'm going to be honest, when he came on, he always looked healthy to me. I didn't see that. People were saying he's high, but until he said he was, I didn't really see that, to be honest.
He was moving around a lot. I mean, you could tell something's going on. I mean, at first I thought that was just the way he was, but no.
Well, he said he had OCD, and he was kind of scattered and all over the place. But I thought that was down to OCD and not being able to keep still. Really, that's what I thought. And but I didn't honestly think that he was back to using. And
I just hope he gets his stuff together, because if there's anyone on this entire thing that I'm rooting for him, and I just hope he can do it.
Yeah, I think he's got the makings of a really good channel. I think it's going to help a lot of people, prisoners as well. I also love the, he knows his onions as far as the law. You know what I mean? He did his own, pleadings and stuff like that, and he helps the prisoners with that. I think that was great. What he got upset about, I think, and maybe I said it wrong. I do say things wrong sometimes, or they come out wrong. But what I meant was, in England, you see it a lot where these women, I don't know, they get on deathrowpenpal.com, and the next thing you know, they're sitting in Huntsville. They've left their family and everybody behind them. I think I said that she needed her head tested or something. I don't recall saying that. I haven't looked back at that video. I probably need to. And if I did say that, I apologize. That's not what I meant. I just can't get my head around how women do that. But their particular story I thought was great. And I'm 100% behind Marta, because I think that woman, she's beautiful, she's intelligent, she's educated, she comes from a great family. I know she loves him, because he even said, they said, you know, they got married and she didn't even tell her family. So I know that was a big deal. You know what I mean? And so,
Right.
yeah, okay, he's slipped and he's fallen. You know what I mean? That happens all the time. People relapse and whatever. But I just feel she's gone through a whole lot of crap. Um, and what annoyed me the other day, and it annoyed me the other night when he was on Angel's show, was that, all right, if what I would advise him to do, and I've been married, so I can speak on it. What I would advise him to do, if he wants to repair his marriage, just keep it off of YouTube. You know what I mean? Just to keep
Right.
it off of YouTube. That woman does not want to be on here and have her life exposed. Because one minute he was saying how great she was, and the next minute, oh, she treated him like a dog. And then you got the other one saying, well, if you can't live with this woman, la la la. My advice to him is, if he wants to repair things with her, don't bring her on YouTube. You know, don't talk about the marriage on YouTube. It's nobody's business, not even mine. But that's
No,
my
yeah,
advice. You know.
exactly.
But other than that, I wish him
Something,
well. I hope he.
something's got to stay private, and a lot of times people don't understand that because they want the drama, they want to hear about it. But sometimes you just have to keep things to yourself.
Yeah, and not only that, but you know, I just think it's not a good thing. She's not trying to air a laundry on here. I don't believe she is.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And I just think, I mean, it's understandable. He's going to want to vent about it. He's going to want to talk to people, but talk to him on the phone. Don't do it on YouTube.
well,
You know?
that's what he needs to do, but he needs to do it. He needs to do it in a facility, like rehab or whatever it is, and find a counselor and
Yeah,
deal with it that
yeah,
way. He shouldn't be dealing with it publicly, but if it's helping him, I mean, who am I to say?
right. Yeah, I mean, there is that too, but I just, you know, in her place, I wouldn't want that. But, you know, that's me. Anyway, so let's get to the last one, Deadly. Now, what happened? Explain to people, because when Deadly, he was, it was one show or something, and people were confused. They were saying, "I thought you were friends. What's going on?" You know what I mean? What happened there?
Well, first of all, just like Deadly says, there are no friends on YouTube.
Right.
I mean, some people are nicer than others, and some are just trash. And when I first started my channel, even as far back as when Chicago Muscle was on, they were always trying to, put me up and trying to help me grow my channel. So I always appreciated that.
Mm-hmm.
After the whole thing with CM went sideways, I said some stuff about Mike Salika, and I actually felt pretty bad for it, and I apologized to him for it. Deadly, Deadly's just a kid, man. He was always quiet, and he did whatever Chicago Muscle told him to do. Even zooming in on crotches and shit.
Oh God.
But the thing with Deadly is I liked them, and I liked getting memes off of their Discord, and and putting them into my videos and stuff like that. And he always seemed pretty sincere with me, but he just started attacking too many people, and it just wasn't working for me, So I every time him and his girlfriend were fighting, it always seemed that he had some kind of doc supposedly, and he used that as leverage in his fights to try and win her heart back or something like that. But and then I come to find out that Deadly has autism from something that I read, and so I really don't want to pick on the guy. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, I think what I didn't understand, and it's been going on like the last couple of months, I want to say, is whenever him and Brittany would get into a fight, he would threaten to dox you. And so I didn't understand how the two come together. Why is their fight mean he's got to dox you? I didn't understand that. And he kept like threatening it. And then I think he put up a name and he jumbled the name up or something. But I didn't understand why I do that in the first place. I don't get that part at all. And I just think, here's the thing. So I was watching FBS the other night. Somebody sent me, I didn't see the live. Somebody sent it to me and told me to watch it. And here's the thing. I think, and Deadly said the same thing, and I think they're both right as far as removing the scourge from this community. I think everybody should come together as far as that. Everybody's been attacked and whatever, and I think everybody should put aside the differences. No, do we all get along? No, but hey, if everybody's willing to come together, I'm in, and that's how I feel about it. So do you think you and Deadly maybe can resolve it, or what do you think?
Absolutely not. When you're sitting into a computer, you're doing a live and you're sitting here threatening a person, and the person's this, the person's that. Listen, I gave the kid a couple of chances. He blew it. That's just that. I mean, in real life, how long are you going to put up with someone disrespecting you? The only thing, this isn't real life. He's hiding behind a computer screen and I'm sitting over here. So what am I going to do about it? I'm just, it is what it is.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. So do you have any questions for me? Oh, before we do that, I just want to say something else. Now, Joe Candela. So Joe Candela's name keeps popping up and whatever. I'm just going to say this. Joe Candela is not giving anybody any money, including me. And by the way, I wanted to put Grumpy's Cash App up. Grumpy, can you put it in the chat? I took YouTube down because I think that was a problem. But my banner's not working for some reason.
Oh,
I was going to run it across the bottom, but your Cash App is $G Grumpy Italian, all the rest in lowercase.
Yes,
that's his Cash App. I'll put it in the thing afterwards. So donate to the channel, subscribe. He does some good videos. Even they are funny irregardless, but donate to his channel, help him out, and it's Grumpy Grumpy Italian, G, and the rest is lowercase. But I will put it in the description afterwards. For some reason, my banner is not working. But anyway, Joe Candela. So I know for a fact he's not giving anyone any money. This man has been used and abused on here by a lot of people. And it's enough already. They know that he gets nervous. He tries to kind of be friendly with everyone if he can, because he doesn't want his family dragged out here. He doesn't want, his face put up and all of this and that, But Joe is a really good, decent man. He's helped many people on here. He has. And leave him alone. Leave him alone. He's not saying anything. Leave him alone. He hasn't done anything wrong. Anyway, that's that. So do you have any questions for me? And then we'll wrap it up.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah. Oh, God.
F, Mary, kill.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Are you
Oh,
ready?
I don't know. I want to do this. All right. We'll do a couple. Go ahead.
Lefty, code, sailor.
Oh God. Thank you. Okay. I would kill Lefty. I would F code.
He's got a small wiener from what I heard.
Yeah, I hear that too. So I could be disappointed. And I would marry Sailor.
Oh my God. Well, I guess you had to answer it somehow.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the pickings is slim. What do you want me to do? I mean, I'm just trying to think because, yeah, okay.
All right, next one. Gunsmoke, silo, leak hole.
Hold on. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Gunsmoke, silo, leak hole. Okay, so I think I'm sorry, Lee. I would have to kill you. Sorry.
Well, he did lose weight, so there's that.
I think I would have to. Yeah, I'd F Silo, and I'd marry Gunsmoke.
You might have to support the kid, though.
Sugar mama, right? Oh my God, you've given me some like nightmares. Last one, and that's it.
I don't have any more. I mean, you really want me to?
Oh, okay. Thank God.
I mean, they only get worse.
All right. Okay, well, that's it. Thank you so much for coming on. Everyone can clearly hear and see you're not NB. I think your videos are great. Oh, you need to put that one up.
I will. Yeah.
In the beginning, yeah.
Yeah.
And let's do this again sometime.
Hey, thank you for having me on. Thank you for everybody that was in there. I haven't been reading the chat, but I'll be reading it later.
Okay, and I think I've covered everything. Yes, I did. Okay, that's it. So everyone take care. And we'll do this again sometime. Oh my God, I'm traumatized by what I just did. Anyway. All right, so everybody take care. See you later, people.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.